What's up, guys? It's Niko here, and I'm bringing you another Doctor Who review, this time Series 9, Episode 10, titled Face the Raven. And if you watched this episode, man, everything we knew was coming in maybe one shape or another has finally happened, and I don't know if you expected it or not, but it was shocking one way or the other, maybe not quite expected that way. This episode featured the return of a couple of return characters, I guess. We've got a Shielder coming back again, Maisie Williams, and this time she's Mayor Me. She's lived through the 1800s, the 1700s, whatever hundreds we left her in the previous episodes, and she's the mayor of this town of misfit aliens that are enemies of the Doctor or whatever. They've wound up on Earth for some reason or another, and they need shelter or someone to watch over them. And she rules with kind of an iron fist, if we're going to be honest here. She's got something, I forget what it was called, like the quantum mystifier, I don't know, some thing, necklace thing that basically she targets you and it puts a clock on the back of your neck in the shape of a tattoo, and then when that counts down to 0, that's it for you. This raven thing comes at you, flies into your stomach, I don't know, drains your life force, burns you from the inside, something, and it kills you. And there's no way out. You can either transfer it to somebody else, which is a one-time deal, and that person then takes it for you, but there's no way out unless she breaks the curse itself. The curse. Well, it kind of is a curse, isn't it? Whatever it is. Anyway, this episode featured a farewell to Clara, right? And in a shocking, in a tragic, in a whatever way, it was coming, and we all knew it. In the seasons and the episodes before were hinting that to us. Ever since the death of Danny Pink back in Series 8, Clara's been kind of a loose cannon. We're getting there. She's been getting more and more reckless. She's been trying to emulate and act like the Doctor more. She's been enjoying the dangerous scraps and situations. And that's not what she was like back in Series 7 when Matt Smith was still there. If you remember all the way back to then, she was scared. She was afraid. She was a little bit judgmental and reserved of the Doctor, which is like a normal person would react, right? And slowly, maybe accelerated by what happened to Danny Pink, it's changed her. Traveling with the Doctor has changed her for better or worse. Well, we learned that it was for worse because she tries to emulate him. She's not him. She doesn't have that brain power. Eventually, she's going to make a mistake, and that's exactly what happened. The Wolfman guy told her, you can trade this countdown from Rigsy to yourself or from a person to another person, but you can't cheat death. It doesn't go away. Whether she didn't hear him right, whether she didn't understand, whether she secretly really wanted it, whatever happened, she made a mistake, and that's the tragedy of what happens to Clara in the end. And it really is a tragedy. A very well-rounded character that moved from just a simple plot device in Series 7 to becoming kind of her own person and companion in 8 and 9 ends with not a bang, but really a whimper on a mistake, and for really no reason at all. Nobody's saved. Nothing is averted. She kind of throws her life away because she made a mistake. And this is Doctor Who, I think, getting ballsy and taking a chance. I know companions have died in the past, old Who, but not in new Who. They've never really gone that far. They've done the kind of separation thing and trapped in another world thing and trapped in another time thing, but never this. And it kind of meshes with the risk-taking series that Series 9 has been. And I enjoyed it, but I'll miss her. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I did, and I was tearing up at the end there. It was some really tragic stuff and some great acting from Peter Capaldi and Jenna Louise-Coleman. I don't really know what else to say. I don't know where it's going from there. The Doctor's been kidnapped by some unknown entities who tricked, or used rather, a Shielder. And I guess we'll see next week. But is this the end of Clara? Some people don't think so, but I kind of do. And yeah, I'm a little speechless. So anyway, follow me on @MrNikoFilms on Twitter, Mr. Niko Films on Facebook. Leave a comment here. Consider subscribing if you like this video, or just give the video a like, and leave a comment if you have something to say about this big episode and what you thought about it. Otherwise, until next time, guys, we're going to see where this series takes us, and keep riding that wave. Peace.